Circuit diagram shows the Kirchhoff law experiment. Okay, this is the circuit diagram. This represents the Kirchhoff law circuit diagram. Okay, circuit diagram you can see the positive is connected to the voltmeter and the positive terminal should be connected to two wires. Okay, one is for voltmeter positive and for another one is the ammeter positive. Okay, so here you can see here this is a ammeter. So and this is the supply positive and this is the supply negative. Okay, this is a DC 220 volts. Okay, so from positive, according to the circuit diagram, you can see from positive two terminals are there. So one is for going to connect for voltmeter positive. So the voltmeter range is about 250, 0 to 250 volts. So this is a DC voltmeter, it is indicated here. Okay, and next ammeter, this is the ammeter. Okay, so you can see here the positive is connected to two wires. So the wire, first wire, blue wire is connected to which terminal? Positive terminal of the, you can see here, positive terminal of the ammeter. So the ammeter range is about 0 to 10 amperes. Okay, and the next we can see the yellow wire. That yellow wire is connected to DC voltmeter. You can see here the yellow wire is connected to a DC voltmeter, which I have shown here. Okay, so the positive, so from the positive terminal of the supply it is connected to two terminals. One, it is connected to the positive terminal of the blue wire is connected to the positive terminal of the ammeter, and yellow wire is connected to the positive terminal of the voltmeter. Okay, after completion of the positive terminal connections, so you can see here negative terminal, voltmeter negative terminal is connected to the negative terminal of the supply. So and we will see that in the connection form. So voltmeter, so this is a voltmeter
even.
Okay, this is the voltmeter, and that voltmeter negative is connected to the DC minus terminal of DC 220. Okay, as shown here. Okay, now we again come here. After completion of voltmeter connections, so we'll see the ammeter here. So the ammeter positive terminal is connected already, and we will talk about negative terminal of the ammeter, so which is connected to rheostat 370 ohms. So it will be seen here. So this is the range of the rheostat. You see here 370 ohms by 2 amperes. That is the range of this particular rheostat. So which is having a two fixed terminals here. So these two are, so these two terminals are fixed terminals and this is a variable terminal. Okay, so the rheostat is having a three terminals, so two fixed terminals and one variable terminal. So now this, so we have completed this minus terminal which is connected to negative terminal of the supply, and we will see the negative terminal of this ammeter, particular ammeter, which is connected to the rheostat R1, which is about 370 by 2 amperes. Okay, now I'll show that. So this is the ammeter, particular ammeter. Okay, so the negative terminal of this ammeter is connected to the rheostat fixed terminal. So this is the fixed terminal, one of the fixed terminal. So what is the range here? So here we have already seen that this is the 370 by 2 amperes. Okay, so in the connection diagram you can see here, so ammeter negative is connected to the 370 ohms one terminal. This is the fixed terminal, this is the one terminal here, and this another terminal, fixed terminal, which is connected to the ammeter positive. Okay, now we'll show that. So another terminal is nothing but this is the fixed terminal. Okay, another fixed terminal which is connected to the, ammeter positive. Ammeter positive, the ammeter range is about 0 to 3 amperes. Okay, which is DC. Okay, so and the negative terminal of this particular ammeter is connected to the negative of the supply. Okay, so minus of the supply. Okay, which is connected to here. Okay, okay, we have completed this connection. Okay, now we'll see about this connection. Okay, so we are starting here. So again we will go to the fixed terminal of R1. Okay, so which is connected to R2, and again it is connected to positive terminal of voltmeter. We'll see that. Okay, so this is the fixed, this is the particular rheostat 370 by 2 amperes. Okay, so here another terminal which is connected here. Okay, So you can see here two wires are connected. Okay, so one it is connected to ammeter other end, and another one is connected to the R2. So you can see here. Okay, so which is connected to R2. So the R2 range is about 250 by 2.5 amperes. Okay, you can see from this 250 by 2.5 amperes. Okay, now we will see about this connection. Okay, so the R2 is connected to positive terminal of the voltmeter. Okay, so the R2 fixed terminal, so that is the R2. So you can see the fixed terminal having two connections. Okay, this is the two connections. So one wire is connected to voltmeter positive now. So it is a wire. So this is the voltmeter. So you can see this. So that wire is this. Okay, that wire is this. So that is connected to the positive terminal. Okay, the range of this is about 250. So 300. It is given here 300. So it is a multi-range. We have connected it to 300 volts. Okay. Okay. So and this negative. So here you can see the R2 other end is connected to R2 other end. So this is the other end. Okay, it is one of the fixed terminal that is connected to the ammeter positive. Okay, so now we'll see that connection. So this is the R2 value 250 by 2.5. So this is the R2 250 by 2.5. Okay, so other end. So it is having two ends. So we have connected already here. So this is the one end and this is the other end. So this is the blue wire. So this blue wire is connected to ammeter positive terminal. So which is indicated here, ammeter positive. Okay, so ammeter negative and voltmeter negative, and so these are V3 positive. So which is nothing but here. So this is another voltmeter. So these three are connected here to 100 ohms fixed terminal. Okay, so now we'll see that negative terminal of voltmeter, negative terminal of ammeter, and voltmeter positive. So we'll see that. So I already told that negative terminal of voltmeter and negative terminal of ammeter, so and positive terminal of voltmeter, these three are connected to one rheostat fixed end. That rheostat value is about 100 ohms by 2.5 amperes. It is shown here. Okay, so which is connected to the fixed terminals. The three wires are connected to the fixed terminal of this rheostat. This is the fixed terminal here. Okay, and now see here we have completed all the positive. So we coming to the negative other ends. So it is a variable end. It is shown this is a variable. Okay, so we'll connect it the variable. Second terminal is a variable one. So this is the variable here. Okay, so this terminal must be a variable one. So this variable is connected to this voltmeter negative. Okay, and we are taking that wire to negative end. So one wire is coming to negative through this rheostat, and another wire is coming to negative is through ammeter negative, and here also we are having a voltmeter. So this voltmeter negative is also coming to here negative. So totally we are having three wires which is connected to the negative terminal of supply. So we'll see that. So here this is the particular rheostat 100 ohms by 2.5 amps. The variable terminal is connected to voltmeter. So here you can see here. So this particular variable terminal is connected to voltmeter negative. So this is the voltmeter negative. So you can see here this variable terminal is connected to 300 ohms, 300 volts. This is the terminal. Okay. So and another wire is connected to the negative terminal of the supply. So which is connected here. Okay. So this is the negative terminal of the supply, and we will talk about another wire. So which is about ammeter other end. A2. So which is A2. So here you can see that this is other end. This other end is going to negative terminal. That is this wire. Okay. That is this wire. Okay. Okay. Next. V1. And we will talk about a voltmeter negative here. Or this voltmeter negative is also coming to this negative terminal. So this is the particular voltmeter. So this negative terminal is connected to this. So you see here for the negative terminal we are having a three wires. Okay. So this completes the connection of this particular KVL and KCL experiment. That is nothing but a verification of Kirchhoff laws. By switching on this, we'll get the readings, and we should note down the readings by wearing the R3. So this is the particular R3. By varying this up to 0, this is the 0 position, 0 ohms position, and we can vary the middle position so that it will having a exact position of 50 ohms. Okay, so now you can vary the up to maximum value, which is indicates the 100 ohms value. So by varying these 3 positions, so you can note down the ammeter, voltmeter readings of these corresponding meters. Okay, so this is the verification of Kirchhoff laws experiment. Okay, this is the connections of the Kirchhoff laws experiment. Okay.